Hamburgers, hot dogs, potato salad, and chips. They are some of our favorites for picnics and barbecues. But your summer favorites could be harming your health. Here to explain why foods you eat every day may not be as healthy as you think is food journalist Kelly Choi, a regular contributor to the Eat This, Not That website. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you, Stacey. It's great to be here.
Yes, glad to talk to you. So what are some of the things that we eat and drink that may not be as healthy as we think?
You know, it's kind of hard to navigate these days what's healthy and what's not. A lot of the time we think that we know exactly what's in our food, but the impact that it has once we consume a food, the carbohydrates and how it digests in our bodies, can have this hidden sugar effect. It's what we're calling that when you eat, for example, say at breakfast time, you go into your favorite coffee shop and you grab a whole wheat bagel. But that whole wheat bagel, once you eat it, has the same blood sugar effect as more than 7.5 teaspoons of sugar. Go to, say, what's popular these days are cafes that have fresh pressed juices or fresh orange juice. You know, just because it's fresh doesn't mean it's not going to have an impact on our blood sugar levels. Having an orange juice has what's comparable to drinking, say, 4.5 teaspoons of sugar. That hidden sugar effect is what we want to avoid when it comes to all the foods that we eat.
Well, my husband actually is a type 2 diabetic, so we are watching sugars. But
so you already know what's going on.
They're hidden everywhere. But they're hidden everywhere. They really are. So amid all this confusing information, how do we know what to eat, what to avoid, especially, you know, when we're out at a summer party or barbecue?
You know, Eat This Not That partnered up with Atkins to make very doable and simple swaps that can have a great impact on our health. If you look at the foods in front of me right now, we've got a bunch of typical cookout foods. You know, July 4th is right around the corner, a lot of picnics happening and gathering with friends. So rather, for example, when you have a hamburger, you top it with caramelized onions or lots of ketchup, and you have your hot dog that's wrapped in that the nice bun with lots of relish. Instead of potato chips or the potato salad that you see here, opt instead to have that burger with a lettuce wrap. It gives you some crunch and some texture. Bib lettuce is a great option too. It's soft and buttery. Have your hot dog with a romaine lettuce and top it with vegetables like jalapenos or red peppers, or have some sauteed mushrooms. Have some cheese on your burger. That's a great way to feel indulgent. You won't be missing any of the carbs that's on this plate over here. Another thing that you want to be aware of, I'm sure you're aware of this, is barbecue sauce. Who doesn't love slathering delicious sweet barbecue sauce on our meats? But that is going to have that hidden sugar effect that we don't want. If you have anything that you're buying at the store, read labels, become aware of what the ingredients are rather than having, say, a barbecue sauce that has loaded with maple syrup and brown sugar. You're going to definitely want to be aware of what you're bringing into your house. Drinks. Don't drink your calories. Don't drink your sugar, right? You don't want to have sweetened teas, lemonade that's loaded with this hidden sugar effect that we don't want. Have teas that are unsweetened. Have water that's infused with berries, strawberries right here. You can add it into your water. It's really delicious, very doable. These are simple swaps that you can incorporate. It's not going to be difficult, but has a really great impact on your health.
We have been drinking a lot of the fruit-infused water.
I love it.
We love it.
It's really good.
A little bit of fruit goes a long way to just spruce up that water and make it even more refreshing.
I agree.
So, you know, I agree. Those sauces, too, got to stay away from those sauces. But what do we need to look for when we're trying to eat healthier?
One thing that you can think about is trying to get just a balance out the proteins with healthy fats and fiber-rich carbs. And when it comes to snack time, that's one thing that you can be aware of. If you're working and you're feeling like you want a little hankering for something, rather than reaching for a bag of pretzels, we think it's low fat, we think it's good, but it's not, because it has that hidden sugar effect that's really going to bring up our blood glucose level. So you can grab, say, an Atkins Trail Bar instead. It has fats, it has low sugar, it has protein. It's going to satiate you and not make you feel like you're kind of frantic for food all of a sudden.
And so where can we learn more about better nutrition and avoiding these hidden sugars?
All these tips, so much more. You can go to hiddensugar.com. It has a lot of tips, as you say. It will just give you very doable. You can start right now. You won't miss any of it. These are things that once you start doing it, you know, our bodies get used to it. So it'll be actually pretty easy to incorporate.
You know, our bodies do get used to it, but I can tell you I am one of those people that does crave sugar. I am, you know, your typical sugar addict. So what are some go-to snacks that I could keep on hand, quick and easy to grab, that would satiate that sugar craving but yet not spike the sugars.
Yeah. One of the things you can do is once, by the way, your body starts to sort of wean itself off of sugar, you won't crave it as much. One thing I think is a great tip is have nuts. If you're going to a party and a gathering, maybe you can offer to bring some vegetables or have some almond butter yourself. If you're going somewhere but you can't bring anything, have some cheese. One really, really easy thing is just to boil up a bunch of eggs. Have a few hard-boiled eggs, say, I don't know, Sunday night before your work week starts, that you can throw a couple in your bag or just have handy so that you have something go to that you won't feel like, oh my gosh, what do I eat? I'll just grab chocolate or something that's really high impact that we don't want in our systems.
Well, Kelly, those are great ideas. I like the idea of keeping the nuts on hand, those protein bars that you have there.
Yeah.
And also the hard-boiled eggs. I mean,
Yes.
those are great,
really
easy go-to.
You just got to do it, right?
And exactly. Easy is good when we get a little extra stressed here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for joining me this morning. These are great tips.
Thank you so much.
For myself, my family, and my readers.
Have a
great
wonderful
summer.
Day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Bye.